Hi, David.
Hi, Nadira.
When it comes to the risk process, is it the same at all levels in the organization or should it be tailored?
The answer is yes and no. So that's a very ambiguous, mysterious answer. Yes, the risk process is the same because if you think back to one of our earlier discussions, we talked about what is in a risk process. And I talked with Ms. Karat about answering questions and saying that the risk process is structured around a set of questions which anybody would ask and which we need to know the answers to. And the questions are these. What am I trying to do? That's objective setting. What might affect me? Identifying the risks. Which are the big ones? Prioritizing. What could I do about it? Response planning. When I do that, did it work? Risk reviews. Who shall I tell? Risk reporting. And then what's changed? Risk updates. Now, every process has those 7 steps because we need to answer those 7 questions. But the level at which you answer them can vary.
Yes.
So I could spend 10 minutes every Monday morning thinking about those 7 questions. What do I have to do this week? What could affect me? Which are the big ones? What should I do about it? Then on Monday evening going home, what did it work? What I did it work? And then Tuesday driving to work. So now what's changed and who do I need to tell about it? And then on Tuesday evening, and did that work? And then I say on Wednesday, what am I trying to do and what could affect me? So 10 minutes to answer 7 questions gives you the risk process very, very fast. And if we're doing an agile implementation of a project, for example, and we have stand-up meetings at the beginning of every day, and it's a 1-hour meeting, we have 5 minutes to think about risk, ask the questions. Or if we have a very big initiative, I was working with NASA, the American Space Organization, on their Mars mission. And we said, so how do we do the risk process? You answer the 7 questions. You just do it at a completely different level of detail.
Yes.
So when we say what might affect the mission to Mars, we have 30 full-time risk engineers. We have them working in a series of 1-week workshops with each of the different technical specialisms. We come up with 1,000 different risks, which we then have to prioritize using 6 different methods. You know, obviously the level of detail is different. And so for a complex mega project like that, we would spend weeks on risk identification and a week on assessing, prioritizing the risks, and then a month on planning good responses and a year on implementing them.
Yes.
And we'd review that every 6 months. So we can do it in 10 minutes, and we can do it in 2 or 3 weeks or a month. Or we might have somewhere in between, we spend half a day in a workshop. So the level depends on the situation, but the basic framework, the 7 questions, stay the same underneath.
Excellent, David. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.